Saturday, everyone. Thanks for coming in today. Got hopefully a good little hunt. Got some interesting boxes. I'll tell you about them in just a second. They're a little different today than usual. Tea Time says pouring concrete today. Got notification, but wanted to jump in and say hello. God bless. Good luck on the hunt. Well, thank you for dropping in. Hope your concrete pour goes smoothly. Let's run through the chat, see what all we got in the house. I appreciate again everyone being here today. Hopefully we will have a nice little hunt. There's Bellows Forge. So I'm seeing Anfield, Artie Mike, Bellows Forge, Blistering Barnacles, Brian Jensen, Brian Robeson, Captain Vic, Chicken Man Dan, Chew, Copper Owl Coin. How you doing, Copper Owl? David Rubin, Fleabag, JC Like Pam, Jim Thompson, Lisa D, Martin Bowen, Michael Erickson, NC Prospectors, Roger Ivy, Kevin's in the house, Scotty Aquati, Silver Serpent, Tea Time, the Bud File, the Jolly Roger, the Gambit 7, and of course, Superfan Gabe. I'm sure watching in the background. How are you doing, Gabe? Good morning to you, good sir. Thanks for everybody dropping in. Brian and the twins is in the house. Also been a member for 16 months. Thank you, sir, for that. That is super, super nice of you. Sure helped the channel get along. There's NetThing coming in too. So I hope I haven't missed anybody. Names kind of pop in sometime as I'm going through the list, so it can get a little confusing. Do remember we have likes at 50, 75, and 100. Also, I'll do a special members only giveaway at the end. It's an EOS. This is going to be a nice one. I think you guys are going to be super, super happy for your chance to win the members only giveaway today. I think you will be really happy with it. So we'll wait and see what we got there. Gabe says hello to everyone as he reads the chat. So hello, Gabe. All right, so I guess without further ado, I don't have any other real announcements to make. We got some nice little goodies for the auction today, I think. If you're looking for a Lincoln Penny album, I have one of those for consideration today. So here's the deal. My boxes, these double stack boxes they were taping them across the front and not including this bottom corner. And when that changed, it seemed like that the box themselves changed. I mean, and maybe I'm reading more into this than there is, but that seemed about the time that these boxes kind of became not very good, and we went quite a long time without getting any good boxes from the double stack. As you can see on our totals, we found a 90 finally, thank goodness, last weekend, and that is one of only 17 silver we have found all year long. Here we sit at the end of June, so quite a long time to go without some silver goodness. So we're going to open this up and see what we can see. Start with, I don't really see, I see a 2024 up there. I don't see anything silvery, but that's all right. That is okay. It does look like a good box, so we will see what they give. So, Bet for Truth got 6 boxes. Oh, yeah. Hey, we've been there, Bet for Truth, here in Alabama and in Tennessee, and I know over in Georgia where Southern Metal resides. We have fought the 2023 battle. Were they flat boxes? Bet for Truth, or were they double stack boxes? Still got the real thin paper on them though, so I was hoping that would go away too. But anyway, roll number 1. Let me see, I'm going to turn my other light on. I had not. Uh-oh, I like that. Singles, yeah. Yeah, those are the ones that we have fought down here too in getting the 2023s. I know Dad's Spare Change has had a ton of them. I myself have had a bunch of them. You can see I need to get my scope zoomed in here. Patrick Johnson, how are you, my friend? Patrick Johnson has been around all these chats for a long, long time. Always glad to see you in there, my friend. I hope you are doing well. Maybe you can bring some silver in on us. So if we start getting in some boxes where we have a find every now and then, I'm going to start back up with getting some of the star members boxes done. And if we start getting silver every now and then, I'm going to start offering boxes up to people to donate for again. And so, but you know, I don't like to do it when they're so they're just like a desert, you know, no silver in sight. So if we do start snagging a 90 or some silver every now and then in boxes, then I will start offering them up again. I know people, my thought was, I don't know, y'all let me know what you think about it. Replacing the constitutional is beginning to be a very expensive endeavor. And so I was trying to think, give me just a second, I'll be right back with you. Sorry about that, my nose getting a little athletic. We got skunked on halves, says Jolly Roger. Fleabag's feeling a match it today coming up. But, you know, I was thinking if we start getting boxes again that have silver in them periodically more than just really, you know, as bad as we've done this year, I was trying to think of a price point. I would like to offer the boxes. As I said, it's getting to be fairly. Thomas Tripped on a Nickel comes in with super sticker, $1.99. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thomas Tripped on a Nickel. Hey, Valerie Bowen. I also saw Nicole Erickson in there, I think, a minute ago. I miss saying hi-de-do to you, Nicole. I hope you are doing well. Silver Serpent. I don't think I'm missing anybody. So, but I was trying to think of a price point that I could offer the boxes that would be agreeable. I'm thinking somewhere maybe $35 a box. You get what's in the box, and then maybe on the NIFCs up to 10 NIFCs, I would give a 90 for NIFC. But aside from that, you would get what was found in the box. So that's kind of the line I'm thinking of when and if I start offering boxes again. There is Namaste coming in with a 5 WalkerMagnet membership. We have Silver Throne Stacker, Lisa D, Brian Jensen, Thomas Tripped on a Nickel, and Kevin all got membership. Courtesy of Namaste. Thank you, sir. I gave away 5 earlier. I'm going to give away 5 more later in the stream since it's so late in the month. I got 10 membership to give away, so I will be giving away 5 more again a little later in the stream. So don't forget that our great friend Polish Bear Time had a rather cryptic John Bryan. Yeah, I'm telling you what. There's JFA's in the house too. Thank y'all for coming in today. I got to eat lunch with John Bryan this week. I surely enjoyed that. It has been a minute since we've been able to get together. Hope to see you next month at the Bessemer Coin Show. That's going to be a blast. But Paul put a rather cryptic message out saying you don't want to miss the stream today. Some special stuff going on. Not sure what all is, but always a good time regardless with Paul Spare Time. And then tonight we should have, hopefully, Honey Southwest Ohio will be back. And then tomorrow, our good friend, I hope, Copper Owl will be opening some boxes too. So lots to do this weekend. Saturday is coin hunt day. I know I've had several people say that their whole weekend was thrown off when I didn't stream, and then it happened to be the same weekend that Rick didn't stream also. Getting some really pretty 80s of late. I'm setting these aside just to check against my book to see if they're upgraders at all. What did Copper Owl say? Well, we're welcome. We're glad to have you back there, Patrick. Glad to have you back. But yeah, so Pa hopefully will be interesting today. I hope he's feeling better. I know he's been struggling with his health, trying to get some testing done. So we sure want Pa to be on his best energy level. Joey Brown, how are you? I'm using two chats here. Usually I don't know what happened to Streamlab, but I've mentioned it before. I can't set my screens up like I would like them to watch the chat, and the one I look at here doesn't tag me when you tag me. It doesn't highlight it. So sometimes I miss. I'll be on tomorrow working on something for the stream. Ooh, all right. So it won't be $50, but he's working on a little something special. So you never know with that Copper Owl guy. He can come up with some wild stuff sometimes. So there's our first find of the day. It's gonna be an NIFC. So we're getting a great match. We got 2024s. That was a 2024D in those that I just went through. So we're getting all the newer coins, just a really wide spread on them. So that sometimes means there could be some copper in the box. There's Vincent C. Vincent C in the house. Please smash the like button. Oh, we've already hit 50 likes. Somebody probably already told me to do it, but I missed it. So let's get a giveaway going. I got two Rosie dimes to give away today. All right, we got 3 minutes to get in. We got 53 people watching. We need 53 people in the giveaway. 53 people in the giveaway for two Rosie dimes. Yeah, I always look forward to Saturday. That's just a day to kick back and enjoy some good company and search a few coins. I had a pretty good dollar bill hunt over the week. I got $1,000 bills, and I had 9 star notes. None of them were of low run size, but I found a nice birthday note, so I was happy to get it. So I had a few good finds. I had a couple of older notes in the 90s. I don't keep anything new. I like to keep any of my finds that I'm keeping for older notes. Opened another penny box last night. 21 Wheaties and over 4.5 pounds of copper. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right, we got 40 people in. You got 1 minute and 49 seconds to go. We got doing good on our sub count. We added a few here and there. I thought was a nice little John Bryan's on the phone, so he can't tag except Shell Bell. But was pretty good hunt. I enjoyed that. But usually I don't keep anything in the 2000s. I like to at least be in the 1990s to keep an older bill, and also it got to be in good enough shape to keep also. But I'm starting to get quite the little box full of bills. WalkerMagnet, 102 nickel boxes, 2 war nickels, and 4 buffaloes. That's pretty good, pretty nice. I did a short that's gotten pretty good reviews for what my shorts generally generate. It had over 1,600 views the last time I checked. Found a really nice Canadian nickel, 1953, stuck to the magnet in the coin machine. All right, you got 35 seconds to get in on the giveaway. Ooh, that is. John Bryan comes in and hits the slot. Look at him go. All right, here we go. 17 seconds to go. 17 seconds to go. But yeah, and then, you know, we got a big Easter egg show. Everybody's gearing up for the Easter egg show. I hope those of you that are able will try to make that. It will be nice to get a big crowd there. We have at the hotel we're staying at, we have, let's pick this winner here and I will finish that train of thought. Hey, Victoria Roman Carter, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. And Jim Cantor had done gone and won the 50 likes. Congratulations, Mr. Jim. Jim is a big, turned into a big whatnot guy. He is doing well with his whatnot. I have not ventured into whatnot. How many whatnotters do we have out there? If you are a whatnotter, raise your hand. But the Easter egg show, I have been able to get the conference room at the hotel that we're staying at. So we will do like a, there's KJ. How you doing, KJ? We will be doing a large coin hunt competition or something along those lines. If you are interested in getting together with everybody. I know we have a few channels represented. The Jolly Roger, myself, Hunting Southwest Ohio will all be there. Would be super if we could get some more people to come in and be a part of that. Will be the first time we've ever done it, been able to do it on a large scale. Last year, Dad Spare Change and Kevin and Hunting Southwest Ohio and I were able to meet up. So this year we hope to be bigger and better. Oh yeah, and Shell Bell and Chicken Man Dan will be there. They have confirmed some flights to come down. So then we're going to have Martin Bowen also. Martin Bowen's coming. Martin Bowen coming out to the Cargyle, to the WalkerMagnet broadcast site. Later next month to go to a coin show with me. Gonna be a fun time. Yep, also the Jolly Roger AR. Yep, thank you for that. Sometimes I leave people out when I'm jibber jabbing, trying to remember all the participants. There's B.H. Ringer, home from the hospital. So glad to see that, B.H. Ringer. Already getting into some nickels and things, so he is going to be back in true form before we know it. Back in true form before we know it. So slow box so far. I'm looking forward to it, Martin. Always enjoy chance to meet people you see online, you know, and then all of a sudden you can put a face with it. That's always cool. Cool thing. All right, Bach, what can we find? What can you do for me? Give me a little something here. Give me a little something to hold on to. We found our first 90 in I don't know how long, last weekend. The one and only. It was a one and done, but I was happy to see it. We ended up giving that away. And so I was thinking about it. So when I find a silver, on the first silver only, whether it be a 90 or a 40, Fleabag will holler match it because that's his job. And if he hollers match it when I find a silver, I will give that silver away and I will match it in the giveaway. So if I find a 90, we'll give that away as an EOS. And then I will match it with another silver. So if I find a silver, we will match it because Fleabag says so. And then we will add that to the EOS. I didn't do it right. I had it in my mind to do it a certain way last time. I did give it away, but I didn't match it. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to match it. If Fleabag says match it, we're going to match it. And then I will give the coin and the match away. So if it's a 40, we'll give away 2 40s. If it's a 90, we'll give away 2 90s on the first silver only. First silver found only, whether it be a 40 or a 90. Little something extra spice the pot up. Still getting that brittle paper. It doesn't unwrap as nicely as I would like. So you don't get a chance to look at the edges because of the way it comes apart. 2009, that's going to be the second NIFC of the hunt. Jim Thompson, how are you doing, my friend? I saw you were in earlier. I hope things are well. I saw you said tourist season in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, so I'm sure you can't walk around without bumping into somebody. 2024 D. All right, here we go. Roll number 12. Oh, I got to put the other NIFC on the board. For number 2. $73D. Been a while since we found a 73. Well, you take care of you, Fleabag. I was saying that, but if I find one, I'll match it. Even if you're having to take a break, you certainly do what you need to do, Fleabag. Y'all keep Fleabag in your prayers, please. He is having to go through chemo for leukemia that he had been battling for a while. So had a rough start with it, but I hope it has gotten better. I know you said the next treatment was not as bad. So, but if you need to kick back and close your eyes and just listen to the stream, you do that, Fleabag, please. You do that, my friend. Yeah, thank you, Victoria. Yeah. Keep our old buddy in your prayers. 72. Is that a D? Nope, just a spot on it. Scope doesn't seem as clear today, or maybe my eyeballs are just not very, very clear today. That's a possibility. That is a possibility. That's a 2021. I thought it was, might have been an NIFC, but it weren't. It's a nice 74. Is that a proof? Oh, it is a proof. It is a proof. We have the proof. All right, there's a 2007 in that row too. So we have a proof. That is nice. It's not the prettiest proof we've ever found, but it is a proof. And another NIFC. So we are putting some numbers on the board. Let me see if I can clean that one up a little bit. Give it a little rubby-dub with a cloth here. Get some of the grime off of it. I love proofs. I love finding them. I love silver proofs. We found some on Hunting Southwest Ohio. Gabe Bowen picked the box and knocked it out of the park. So there it is, 74 proof. I looked at it and I thought it was a 74D, but it ended up being a proof. So, because I thought, man, that's a nice looking 74D. If that's a DDO, that'll be a good one. but it was a proofer. It was a proofer. So we're seeing some good things in the box. We just need a little silver to make it really exceptional. It's 86. Had a funny look to it. Had a funny look to it. Four bicentennials in a row. I've heard Sir Benji say that. Michael Erickson hit the slots. Looks like the slots are working today. Looks like the slots are working. And we're getting on down toward football season. So I'm happy about that. I'm ready for me some football. Are you ready for some football? $74. 2002. That'd be another NIFC. Hard to see there, but it is. We are on the NIFCs doing all right. Add another one. Getting through the top half. I don't see any walkers staring at me at the bottom, unfortunately. Football! I agree with you, Victoria. Love some football. My alley cat was loving some football. She could not wait for football season every year. $72. 2004 NIFC. Another 72. Everybody loves a walker. I gotta agree with you. I can't disagree with that one, Martin. Hey, Ross, how are you? Cammy King's in the house, too. Man, we're getting the whole gang in here now. We got 50 people in, got the whole gang showing up. Everybody's waking up, saying, oh, yeah, Walker's on. Today's Saturday, Walker's on. Add another one. Did I add it already? Nope. We got 5 NIFCs now. Looking forward to Rick's stream tonight. See what kind of goodies he has. He has. Oh, Jim Thompson coming in with the, oh, Jim, thank you so much, my friend. She was the greatest. She was the GOAT. Football fan of Alabama. I jokingly said, you know, I think she just gave up after she couldn't stand to have another season with Nick Saban not at the helm. So she just figured she'd go be with her little boy and her parents. So thank you for that, Jim. That's very, very thoughtful, my friend. Very thoughtful. 71D. There's Lucky James Eller. How you doing, Lucky James? 71D again. 71D again. All right. top half. $71D. Moderators, if I miss somebody's comment, I can't see that when, hey, Robert Bruce, can't see when they tag me, so if I miss somebody, just give me a heads up or I can go back and catch it. I'm trying to look on both sides. I see, I can see tags on the right side, but I can't see them on my left monitor, so don't want to miss. Got to go to the coin machine at my Union Bank. Yep. Well, I hope you find a little something in the return. Don't forget to check those magnets. I found a nice, it's got some rust on the outside, but it is a very nice, on the reverse looks almost uncirculated almost. It's really nice. 53 nickel. B.H. Ringer said if this is a variety, could be a variety. So I'm not sure if it will be or not, but it is extremely nice on the reverse on that coin. It's just a shame the front was so bad. That would have been a nice pickup for sure. But that was the nickel I found on the magnets. I did a little short on it. Done pretty good. It's got like 1,600 views so far. Probably one of my best shorts in a while. I haven't been doing many, so but I saw an opportunity there, so thought I would do it. See if anybody would watch it, and we got pretty good reviews on it so far. So. $71D. I think that's a 79. I tell you what, those 79 fool me because they look like a 70 the way that 9's done. It's I'm always afraid I'll miss a 1970 40%er. I've only found one in all the boxes I've ever searched, and that was actually a box that Chicken Man Dan had. And he was gracious enough to let me have it. So I still got that bad boy in the collection. Robert Bruce saw a story on the news where this guy bought a warehouse, had a bunch of old arcade games. He opened full of coin, found a ton of silver. Nice. I can't be that lucky, Robert. I can't be that lucky. $72D. I love watching those things. You know what I hate? The YouTube things I hate are like the metal detector guy. My LCS has an auction board and had a Batman round for $35. It was under spot. Nice. I hate those channels that do like metal detecting where guys got like dragging a pinpointer behind him and find some kind of crazy find. I mean, I hate those shorts and videos that are just clickbait, basically. $72. $71. Yep, I do too. Jim Cantor, my LCS guy, is starting to give me big coins to sell in my store. Just bought a 36 proof 64 Merc dime and a proof 65 36 quarter. Nice. Jim is turning into the whatnot man. Jolly Roger says, I need to learn to make good shorts. I like making the longer content. Yeah, you know, Pa, I worked with him a little bit when I was up there one year. And, you know, doing shorts off your videos, I think, is harder than like just, I find it really easy to pop the phone out and film a little clip. Oh, and that thing down to the one Morgan Dollar. But I like doing shorts like I did with the coin machine, where I just can pop my phone out, make a little short video, and then I use an app on my phone called UCut, I believe, and it's really easy to edit and put in. Nice. What condition is the 1919 in? I'm always looking to upgrade. But and it's real easy to, you can edit it right there on your phone. You can add, like I added the mintage in for that nickel, a couple more button clicks, it checks it. It will upload it to YouTube straight from the app. There's a 2005 NIFC, and publish it all in just a few little clicks. So I find it very easy to do the shorts that way. And you can do a bunch of them as you're going along. If you see an opportunity, you can just make a short little video clip, and you don't have to do anything with it for a while. You know, you can just leave it on your phone, and when you got a few minutes, when you're sitting down or whatever, it only takes a little bit of effort to make a quick short with it and get it posted, all from the app. So that's the way I like to do my short videos. Maybe if we find something today, I can take a little video clip on it and start putting more shorts out that way. Now, going in and having to clip them out of a video I've already done, load them into an editor program, and all of that, that's more than I want to take on. I never. You're welcome. That's the easiest way to do it. But and since you're doing video anyway, you know, you could stop your video for a second, do a little short with your phone, and then pick back up on the video as you like change ingredients or your cookware or whatever it may be. You know, you can take an instant to make a little short there on your phone, and then it's super easy to get those transferred over to YouTube. So I do everything that way on my phone. That's the way Pa does a lot of his. I'm assuming that's how he still does them. That's why they're usually in a vertical format there also for the shorts. And so there you go, sharing the love that, you know, the tip that I was given with somebody, and hopefully it will do you well. 73D. Otis, how you doing, Otis? How is Otis Cauldron today? It's called UCut Copper Owl, I believe. I just used it, so it ought to be right there. Ought to be right there. So there it is. UCut Pro is the one I'm using. UCut Pro. And I use Android. I know a lot of people. Pa used Apple, so I had to find. It was a little bit maybe easier on Apple the way he was doing it, so I had to adapt it to Android. But I have found that app is very easy to use. You know, it takes a little. There's a little learning curve to it, but pretty easy to use and understand. And it allows you to get shorts out very quickly. with minimal effort. I'm all about minimal effort. 72p. $20.24 Ender. All right, I'm seeing the bottom of the box. Nothing silvery looking down there. We got 69 likes, so we got a few more likes to go. We will be at 75 likes. Another dirty 79. We got a hard rain last night. I wonder, has anybody ever added a downspout to their gutter system?
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
I had gutters put on the back of the house, and they only have one downspout for the whole, I don't know how many feet. I'm guessing maybe 40 feet across the back of the house. And I don't think it's very level. It ends up filling up with water here and running over. So I'm thinking about putting me a downspout right here. I don't think it would be hard to cut it in. I got one of those little vibrating cutter saw thingies, you know, put a metal blade in it and cut me a hole for a downspout there. I've tried to level it out, and I just have not been able to get it where it will drain. And then there's a bunch of trees. Okay, Fleabag. There's a bunch of trees down on the other end that filled it up with leaves, and I cleaned it out not too very long ago. I would thought it was, and it wasn't that bad when I cleaned it out. There's a nice 2006, so we're going to add another NIFC to the board. But I thought what I just need to do is put a downspout in right here next to where my office is, and that will solve all that. We are up to 7. Up to 7 NIFCs. I wouldn't think they were that hard. So I would think you would just cut the hole, and then you would kind of take some tin snips and feather out the top of the pipe, stick it up in there, silicone around it, bend those tabs over so that it would stay up there. You know, I haven't watched any of course, everything's on YouTube, so I'm sure I can get some pointers on YouTube. So, but yeah, I need to put that on my to-do list. 72 likes, thanks everyone. 73. 72. Lisa D, I had some issues with some of those redeems. Yeah, you're right, Jim. They stopped working. I need to update that. If some of those don't work, although I like that one, I may try to see if I can get that one to work again. But some of those redeems are kind of out of date, and shame on me for not going in and removing them. I forget about it, to be quite honest with you.
I don't know. I'm so confused.
That one still works. $72. No, it wasn't you, dear. It was me. had done that when it was Scotty from Star Trek. And I had a clip of him saying, we're getting nowhere fast. Because that's what kind of we're doing right now. We're getting nowhere fast.
We're going nowhere mighty fast.
Oh, okay. All right. It still worked. Maybe, I'm sorry. Maybe you did do it wrong. Oh. I did think that some of those weren't working. So anyway, all good. All good. Now we know. I'm not going to lie, Lisa. Every now and then I like to see that it wasn't me. Every now and then it's good to see that it wasn't me. It's me a lot. Sometimes it's me a lot. All right, come on, box. We're in the bottom. The silver's supposed to sink to the bottom was my thought, and we're not seeing that in this box. I had high hopes. I was hoping to see a Hunting Southwest Ohio box. Lisa, you understand that? Thank you, dear. I appreciate it. I was not meaning to say anything derogatory. There is another 2006. That's going to be 8 NIFCs. So in a situation where we were doing boxes again, so since we've not found anything in this box, if you paid $35 to donate for the box, so you would get a $13.90 if we get to 10 automatically, and then anything else that we find would be yours. So if you got a 90 for the NIFCs and you got, let's just say maybe we find 190, I mean, I think that's a pretty good, pretty close return. That's $26 of silver. You know, and it wouldn't take much for you to get your money back for that level of donation. If the boxes would just come on and hey there, treasure hogger. If the boxes would just come on and start giving us a little silver, we can get back into donating again. We could get back into donating again. What is up with my good friend, Treasure Hog? I hope everything is going well. I know you have suffered the wrath of Mother Nature this year out on the land y'all are living at now. I hope lovely Viv is doing well, and I know she's growing by leaps and bounds. She'll probably be driving next week or so. 2007 NIFC, 2 away from a 90%er if we were donating. 74 likes. We are almost there. Easing on in. Probably got a couple of stragglers in here. We got 55 people watching. Hey, Otis. I hey Otis you earlier and you were not listening. 71D. 72. Had to find my glasses. Nothing to see here, Otis. Nothing to see. Kind of trying to get back in my reading frame of mind. I've been a long time since I set aside time to actually sit down and read a book. I mean a book, you know, the kind with pages and you open it up and it's got words in it. Not just pictures, but words. But anyway, so I've been reading some every night before bed, kind of as a wind down thing. So I'm enjoying that again, actually reading a book. I need to get my lighting a little bit better though, but I'm making it work. Driving side by side in the lawnmower. Well, it's good to teach them that lawnmower trick early, Treasure Hog. That could be to your advantage there. I didn't teach mine the lawnmower trick. Hannah learned the lawnmower trick on her own. All right, let's change this bucket out. She's a good. Oh, and last night at the restaurant, who should happen to come in? Hannah didn't get to serve him, but Kalen DeBoer came in. The Alabama football coach was in the restaurant last night, so that was pretty cool. And she said they often have, people with, of notoriety come in that restaurant up there because that lake is, kind of where all the well-to-do people have houses. So, but they came in on a boat, came in and ate. So Hannah got to see the head coach of the Alabama Crimson Tide at the restaurant last night. That was kind of cool. And they really try to keep an atmosphere where they're not bothered. I don't know if they knew he was coming or what the deal was, but they kind of like put out a all-point bulletin to the staff that do not bother the coach while he's in the restaurant. So when those people do frequent the restaurant, they try to give them coin explosion. They try to give them an atmosphere where they can come in and not be bombarded by autograph seekers. Silver Serpent's in the house. We need some luck. Thanks for those 4-leaf clovers. Maybe it'll work. 72D. Now I got to pick all of my explosion coins out of my NIFCs. Hey there, Matt Yankee. How are you? Thanks for coming in today. $71D. So Shell Bell says that the heat finally got better up there in the northern climes. I'm happy for that. I left them in a bad spot. NC Prospectors, hooty hoo. So I was doing some investigating on a bill that my LCS has, and it's in an old PCGS container, or whatever you want to call it. It's not a slab, it's not a coin. Sorry about that, Shell Bell. And so it has a serial number on the back. I've tried to look it up, and I can't find any information on it. I do think it's real. I talked with another, I emailed a guy, another channel that I watch for currency. 75 likes. Nice. Thank you, sir. Southern Metal. Popped in. Thumbs up. Take a 5-gallon bucket of change to the coin star for a video. Hey, J Money. Southern Metal. So I know I've talked to you about it in the chat, but I hope you will come to the Eastridge show in November. We're going to have quite the crowd there. Would love to see the great Southern Metal up there with us too. We're going to do big coin hunt, and got a conference room reserved at the hotel. So if you have time, Southern Metal would love to see you up there. J Money in the house. How you doing, J Money? All right, where was I at? I was at 75 likes, I believe is what I was at. I believe I was at 75 likes. While this runs, I am going to do a quick bathroom break, so I will be right. All right, minute and 21 seconds to go. You said that before. I remember now, Southern Metal, last time we talked about it. Just wanted to remind you, just wanted you to keep it in your wheelhouse there. We got 46 seconds to go. 46 seconds to go. We've got a proof and some NIFCs on the board. 35 seconds. Seventeen seconds to go. 7th, 8th, and 9th, I believe, Southern Metal. If somebody would like to verify that for me in November, 7th, 8th, and 9th, I would appreciate that. One of my mods to be on top of that. Yep, okay, I got it right. All right, here we go. We're picking a winner here. And the winner for the 75 lights, which is a silver quarter and a war nickel, is going to be JC Lights Pam. JC Lights Nickels. Congratulations, JC. Get back to that. And on we go. 72. He's the man. He is the one, the only Chicken Man Dan. The one, the only. That's a super nice 71D. Not the DDO. Okay, that's cool. That'd be great, Tony. It would really be good to see you again, my friend. Really be good to see you again. There's a big show here in Alabama next month that I'm going to. Not like an official everybody come kind of show, but I haven't been to. It's a pretty big deal for Alabama, I think. It's like a regional and AMA sanctioned type coin show in Bessemer. So I hope to see, I know Martin's coming. I'm hoping that John Bryan will be able to make it, so get to see him again and hopefully get some good goodies. I've been trying to save my pennies, trying to get the envelope full for that one. I am hunting, as a 2015, I am hunting a $5 Hawaii note, and I have interest in the called the Battleship note. One of the large horse blanket notes would be the next on my list of bills I would like to have. Add another NIFC. I think I may be behind. Yeah, it's going to give us 10 NIFCs. I'm a couple behind. Crafty Dragon in the house. How you doing, Crafty? John Chum, good to see you. John, did you see the nickel I pulled out of off the magnet at the coin machine? I did a little short on it. Hiya, Crafty. Almost done. Got 10 rows to go in this box. We will get on with the next. We have 82 likes. We got a little auction. I think 7 or 8 lots. Kind of the Walker that I've been advertising a little bit. 65, Mint State 65. Keeping it on there as a buy it now if there's interest in it at any time at the auction. If anybody is interested in adding that beauty to their collection, you can buy it now at $300. So just keeping that out there in case somebody wanting to trade their copper in to get a nice Walker. Yep, thank you, John. I was surprised it was that old a Canadian. Usually it's UK coins I find on the magnets, but Michael Wells, how are you doing? So we have a little Discord channel. If anybody's ever interested in joining our Discord, we had a few, 2 or 3 people. Just seems like every month or so we get some new blood in there. It's nothing really to it. We just great friends, a way to communicate with each other and share our finds and our coin hunts during the week, or life events, or videos we like, or if our dog does something funny, you name it, we got a place for it there. Jolly Roger gives us a preview of the upcoming cooking video he is doing there, so that is always fun to see that, kind of like a preview. I also usually preview my auction list on the Discord channel. So I put the list up for everybody to see. So there are a few little advantages for being in the inner circle on the Discord. 72. 2023. It should this week. Jolly Roger shorted us on a preview video. That's all right. We'll let you go this time. I should be having a PMG reveal for the grades on. There's a 2020 going to be our 11th NIFC, but a preview or a submission video from PMG. I've got 15 items that are being graded. I've already got a grade on the, hey Kevin, I have already gotten a grade on the 69 $100 bill, and I guessed at it. I've got a cheat sheet over here where I wrote down what I expected the grade to be, and I nailed it. I'm just going to say I nailed it. So, and then me and G-Dub actually worked out a deal on it. So that little jewel's going to be mine when it comes in, adding it to the collection. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that, whether I want to just try to do a little video or probably try to do a video. I don't do videos well. I'm not set up well for videos. I guess I could set my phone up and do it that way. That would be the easiest way to do it. That way I could also do the I could use the app to edit it fairly easily. Hard to work around. I need to get me another attachment for my camera framework to set up my phone to do the videos. 72p. I used to use Streamlab OBS to do them, but it has changed through updates and things, and it's not as simple to use as it was. So that's one reason I don't do many videos, is because I don't seem to have found a easy way to do them and get them out efficiently without a lot of editing and what have you. So we are at 11. Did I add it? Nope, I didn't add the other NIFC. What's up, Blistering Barnacles? Welcome, welcome. That's some of our UK friends there in the house. All right, we're down to the last 5 rows. I was hoping these were going to be some really good boxes. I saw that when she brought them out, I saw how that tape was ran on them. I'm like, oh, we could be getting back into the old good stuff. What happened, Crafty? I missed that. I checked in periodically on his stream, but I did not know of a disruption give me some details on that. It might help me if I was to run into something. Or maybe I can just go back and watch and see what happened, but you can give me a synopsis would be good. It's been warm here. You had some rain. It's kind of going through a little cool off. Our highs are in the 80s pretty much all this week. Heat index will get us into the 90s, but actual temperature is going to be not too bad. p 84 likes. Thanks everybody. I appreciate everybody being in today. It's always so nice to see everybody on Saturdays. Saturdays is just such a wonderful time for coins. Who knew all these, they switched from channel name to handle that they wrote out last year, so nobody knew who anyone was. Huh. I think mine's still WalkerMagnet or whatever, but I think it may be WalkerMagnet 63 or something of that sort instead of just that's interesting. That's interesting. I haven't gotten any emails from them of late for changes and stuff. Not that I'm on their hot list for notifications. It would take some getting used to, though, especially midstream, you know. I haven't updated anything of late. Streamlabs, I haven't seen an update on Streamlabs of late. All right, we're down to the last two rows on this box. Okay, well, you know, I mean, what are you going to do? I'm glad I got a heads up, though. If something does go sideways, we will have a little bit of understanding as to what's going on. $71D. Paul Abrams in the house. $2008 NIFC. It's going to be our 12th NIFC for the box. Got one row to go. See if we can find some last row magic. Oops. Don't hit enter. When you hit enter, it messes your scroll up. There is another NIFC for number 13 for the box. 72, 71, So I wonder what the special announcement that Pa put out said. You don't want to miss the stream today. Special something or another. I can't remember how it went, but when Pa says it's going to be special, you never know. You just never know what he's going to come up with. All right, so that's going to complete that box. We had 13 total NIFCs. I got one that, and a proof, and I got one that I'm going to check the album on. We're going to go ahead and put those in with the returns. We're going to discard that box and slide the next one over. We got 85 likes so far. 85 likes. We do have a 8-lot auction, 8 or 7 or 8 lots to go for auction today, if there's interest in any of that. All right, next box is up and open, 2021. These are well circulated. I'm kind of happy with that. I don't see any goodness on the top, though. No goodness on the top. Let's see if there's any goodness in the middle. See you, Christopher Ty. Thanks for coming in today, buddy. Thanks for being such a long-time member, too, Christopher Ty. I appreciate you. Christopher Ty has a channel also. He does a lot of nice previews of coinage on over the big water there. So y'all make sure you check him out. Puts a little music, got a little tunes going with it. So very well done. Hey, Elizabeth Flood, can you send me an email, your address again? I got your goodies I tried to send came back. And it says moved, unknown, or whatever. So I want to make sure that I had the right address. So if you could send me an email with your address, if you moved it especially, and update that for me. I've sent you stuff before, and I have not really ever had an issue, but for some reason this time it came back. So if you would give me an update there, Elizabeth, so that I can get your goodies out to you. I may have wrote it down wrong or something. I can't even see what the address was because they put a big sticker over it, so I can't really tell what I did wrong. I'm sure it was me, but we will, if you would, send me something so that I can check, and I'll redo her again. I did get everything. Oh, and the other one I need is Caleb. Somebody type in and see if you can tag Caleb in the stream. I need an address for Caleb. He bought a couple, bought an auction item last week, and I can't find, he paid for it, and I can't seem to find an address. And so I need him also. If y'all see him in the chat, if I missed it, ask him if he would to send me an email with his address. He may have done that. I can't find it. I've looked in the trash pile. I've looked everywhere around, and I can't find it. Thank you, Shellbell. That was Caleb with a K, too, just in case you don't remember how he spelt his name. Caleb with a K. Thank you, Chillbell. Boxy, you can do it. Must not have any silver. Martin has not smelled silver, so I'm not holding out much hope for it. Thank you, Elizabeth. I will get that out to you. I'm sorry it's been so long since we hunted that box for you to get your stuff to you, but I will attempt again to get it headed out to you. Fleabag says, time for a break. All right, Fleabag, rest up, my friend. Looks like a fire coin there. Probably has a dull sound to it. So what is on y'all's plan for this afternoon? If you're not going to be able to watch coin shows all day, do you have anything on the docket? I need to cook something. I have not cooked a meal since I got back from New York. Been eating too much junk. I need to cook a little something. I'm really kind of hankering one of two things. I would like to do that chicken and rice and broccoli casserole again that Jolly Roger previewed on his channel. That was good. I did that one time. And I also went out on my own and looked up a recipe for a garlic sauce with pasta and all, and cheese, Parmesan cheese, however you say that. And then I grilled some boneless pork chop to go with it. And that was so good. And that I got a taste for that too. Oh, nice. That's good, Elizabeth. Happy birthday to Bobby, a little early. Cleaning the house. Woo-hoo. Yeah, it is a constant battle here to keep up with the dog hair. You literally have to vacuum every day. You get up the next day, it doesn't even look like you ran the vacuum the day before. '80th birthday. Wow. My dad, 82. He'll be 83 in October. Brian Robeson needs to change the oil in his car. I need to carry mine back to the dealership and get a service on it. I want to kind of try to keep, my truck has a lifetime powertrain warranty on it. And I'm always real leery about those because there's usually some kind of caveat there that, you know, if you, WalkerMagnet, I've been painting for my LCS guy. I can work about 3 hours, then I take a couple of days off. Yeah, I know it does. That's good that you're able to do that for him, though, Jim. I'm sure he appreciates it. Always nice to be in good standing with your LCS guy. Always nice. It was a cream-based sauce, Jolly Roger. Cream-based sauce, and it was super good. I almost burnt the garlic, though. I put about 5 or 6 good cloves of garlic in it, sauteed that, a little onion. Then it was a cream sauce. It was so good. I'm a recipe guy. I like to find a recipe. I've got like a little binder on my behind the shelf on my one of my cabinets where I keep all my recipes, and then I put a little piece of stick-on metal on the cabinet door. So I take the recipe, whichever one I'm going to cook, and I take a magnet and I stick it on the cabinet door so that I can refer to it as I cook. But I like to have a recipe to follow. Nah, that's too easy. Then you want to turn the page, or you got to scroll up, and you got flour on your hands, and then that way when I'm gone and this becomes like a historical historical site, people want to be able to come through and visit, and walk through, and the kids will make tons of money, and they can open the cabinets that here's where WalkerMagnet kept his recipes, and here's where WalkerMagnet stuck the magnet onto the cabinet to do his recipes. See, you gotta think ahead on this stuff. Yeah, getting old ain't for sissies. Yeah, Shelby's got quite the setup for her crocheting stuff. Made my head hurt just looking at it. I got to see the crochet center in person. Not got done. Well, it did 2023, 2021s. Mix doesn't seem. I mean, not many new coins though. I mean, we're not seeing many new coins. Saw more new coins in that other box, and a good mix of them, which sometimes can be a good thing. Yeah, I have found too, Crafty, and those of you talking about like Jim, I'm not on a time frame anymore to get stuff done. I like to pick a little something that I can knock out, but if I don't get it in a day, that's all right. It's going to be there tomorrow, no problem. I need to build a gate for my backyard. Walker has jumped and climbed that fence so much back there that he's knocked the gate slam off the hinges, and I've been kind of band-aiding it for quite a while now. But I haven't bore down and really made me a good gate there to keep the dogs in the backyard. So I need to move that up the list. I need to put that downspout on my gutter back there, and I got to YouTube how to do that. That would be a good job to take on this week, maybe. We're supposed to get some rain here and there. I thought I had it. I went up there and put some screws in to try to refasten the the bracing and all for that gutter, and I looked out yesterday when we were getting that there you go, Lisa D, to get all that back up again. And I looked out the window yesterday, and it's still pouring right off over the edge of the gutter right outside my window. 72D. I mean, you know, the thing about doing that kind of stuff is you always feel better once you knock something out. You know, I mean, do y'all agree with that? I can be kind of in the doldrums, but if I get my butt up and get moving for a couple of hours, maybe pick a little project, something that I can make some progress on, I always feel better about the day once I've been able to do something like that. Even if it's something as menial as just running the vacuum, you know. Come on, box. I was so excited. Y'all got me all worked up when I saw that you had some nice new tape job going. And you let me down. Just got finished. Oh. So Martin Bowen has the 49th rendition of his cheat sheet for the coin show. It is updated and ready to go now. I'm laughing with you, not at you, Martin. I understand, my friend. If you don't, you know, you got to coin shows are like grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? If you go in the grocery store hungry, you're going to buy things that you didn't need. And so coin shows are much the same way. If you don't go in with some kind of plan, then, you know, you can really get in trouble in a hurry at a coin show. So Martin Bowen has been working on the currency cheat sheet for the upcoming show here in Alabama, and he is ready to go. He is ready to go. Although what's going to happen is I'm going to call him and show him something that I found, you know, a new note or something that looked like it would be a good addition, and so then we'll have the 48 update. Of the his list is a lot longer than mine, though. I would be happy. I would be happy to just add the $5 Hawaii note to my collection for the emergency currency. So if I could get that, I would be happy. I'd like to get the battleship note also, but that's a pricey one. That will be a few $100s for that note. So, yeah, Martin been expanding. Yeah, he was on one page on the notebook. Now he's had to expand over into 2 pages. Currency is very, 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 very interesting. I mean, I feel like I've done coins to the point that I've satisfied some of the urges that I had. I still have wants for the coin side, but I got to really got some things that I want to add for the bills now. So I'm building a nice little collection so far. I feel like I'm happy with it. We'll see how me and Martin and I both have been trying to hone our skills on looking at and trying to grade currency. It is very, very, I think, a harder thing to do than with coins. Especially going by pictures on eBay and what have you, something we've been talking about lately. There's so much more to figuring out the grade on currency. There's repairs that can be made on currency that is hard to see in a picture. You know, the crispness of the bill and that kind of stuff. Also hard to gauge. People will use an iron or do things to try to flatten out the bill to make it look better. So we'll see how I did. So when I sent those bills off, I did add everything onto a sheet and made notes of everything. So far I'm batting 1,000 on the first note, but that was low-hanging fruit because that note was in such great condition that that note was in such great condition. I knew it was going to be a high grade, so I guessed right on it. We'll see how I do on the others. Will be much harder. It's easier to, you know, when you see a mint state coin, it's easier to know that it's a high mint state coin. And the lower you go in the grading process, the harder it is to guess. The harder it is to guess. The other side of that too is there's so much reference material that you can get for for bills that help you along those lines too. And that's from a research side. I really like that part on the currency also. 71D. Haven't had any NIFCs yet. We're halfway through the box. Keep both of these boxes up together at the same bank, so yep. That's what I always, on the coin side, that's what I like about the silver commemoratives. You know, they all are made in commemoration of this fact or that fact in history. So, and the artwork on those commemorative coins are awesome also. Before. I'm going to try to get this finished up before Pa gets going. I'm interested to see what the great surprise is. Sometimes that means he's got a special guest hunter. And Shell Bell texted me this morning and said, "Are you out there with at Chuck's house?" And I was like, "No." It could happen, but not this week. Not this time. We'll just have to see. Well, I hope you are right. I hope you are right, Martin. We will have a streak of 2 should that come to fruition. D. JC Likes Pam, I got your album on the way to you. Got it mailed a couple days ago, so you should be getting it in a few days. 71D. 20. There's our first NIFC of this box. Never thought I'd be that happy to see another NIFC, but you know, it is something. It is something. Add that to the board. First find of box 2. Give us 14 NIFCs. And we're almost through the top half. So I'm trying to decide, we do have a decision to make down the road a little bit. At some point, our good friend Honey Southwest Ohio will be ready to reclaim his Tuesday night spot. I know I was doing a Wednesday afternoon stream for a while that started at 4. I'm trying to think of a time slot that I could jump back in again to continue to do 2 streams. 74D, it's a nice one. Not the DDO, of course. So I was thinking Thursday night. I know that Ravenhawk is on Thursdays. I was thinking Monday night. I like to have a little bit of break between streams, so but Monday's doable, but then we got Can on Monday nights. So I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place in trying to decide on a time for a second stream. I do want to continue that. We seem to get really good participation on the Tuesday night, so I'm hoping that we can maybe change. I'm really leaning toward Thursday. I know that bumps into Ravenhawk, so I hate that. I feel like though with his numbers in the YouTube subscribership realm, I'm not going to be a great hindrance to his channel. I know there's some of you that do watch his channel, so I don't know, maybe you could multitask. But so initially I'm thinking probably Thursday. It looks like an NIFC. Nope, 2021 would be where we would go once Rick gets back. Well, I could certainly do that. I like to have a little bit of scheduling there. I would like everybody to be able to know when to participate. Oh, I heard that. Yeah, I need to fix something too. I'm starting to get a little hangry myself. I did order me an extra sandwich. I ordered pizza last night. Brian Jensen's got it covered. I did order pizza last night, and I ordered me a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Pretty good little sandwich from Domino's. There's a 2003. All right, we're on the run now. We got two NIFCs. We're on a roll. Hold on. Hey there, Silver Throne Stacker. Got my first penny and nickel box. Well, good luck with that. Nickels are very fun to hunt. I like to hunt nickels. There's a 2002, so it looks like the bottom half of the box is carrying on from where we were with the other box. Lots to find in the nickels. They're easy and quick to hunt. Pennies can be a drag because there's so much to look for. I myself kind of limit myself as to as to what I'm going to look for with pennies. There's so much to do on those. But good luck. I hope you find some silver war nickel, maybe a buff or two. Silverman 92, how are you doing? And congratulations on your first boxes. Silver Throne Stacker. If you do Discord, I have a Discord channel where we share a lot of our finds and things with boxes. If you are interested in that, you could hop on our Discord, and if you find something, you could share it with us. That would be cool. That would be a cool thing to do. If that is your thing. Some people don't like Discord. You be you, boo. You be you. We are moving along pretty good. I think we are going to be in good shape to get this done in time for paw to start. I don't know. Ikes are tough. You know, I don't have a good good relationship with Ike dollars. I got some from the bank not too long ago. I got $30-something worth, and I sold them for $50, I think, in a garage sale. So you know, there is a little bit of value above face. But I'm not well enough versed in what the current market is doing for them. You know, best I could tell you, number one, depends on the quality. You know, I don't think there's much of a market for general circulation Ike dollars out there unless they're just in really nice shape. But again, that's just my opinion. I've not done very much business with Ike dollars. Look at that one again. Numismatics in the house. How are you doing? We are doing well. Not well as in rolling in silver, but we did find a proof. So we did. We got several NIFCs. So we're not finding nothing, but we're not finding something either. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do you know where I'm coming from? Okay, well, I mean, you know, like I said, you be you, boo. I don't eat as much bread. Used to, I had to have a bread, a roll, or something to go with a meal. I mean, it just had to be. But as I've gotten older, it just doesn't have such a vital part. I can, like, there's the Todd. I am currently at a wedding waiting for it to stop. Well, thanks for dropping in. Congratulations to the groom and the bride. Yeah, they've been tough. They have certainly been tough. I was glad we found our first 90 in a very, very long time last week. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Do I want to get dollar bills? I got some work I need to do. Man, it just takes so long to go through 1,001s. I mean, I'm not very fast at it. So there's Copper Owl. I'm not very fast at it, so I kind of do it as I'm watching a show or another channel or something along that nature, but it does take up a good bit of time, and there are things that I could be doing. I could do the additional hunt, either bills or coins, on Tuesdays, and then that would get that out of the way aside from carrying them back. and would free up some time to get some stuff done around the house. Around the house. $71D. All right, Paula, take care. Thanks for coming in today. $71D. So Copper Owl says he's got kind of never before tried on the Copper Owl channel deal going tomorrow. I think he said it would not be $half, so the suspense is killing me. See what Copper Owl got up his sleeve for tomorrow. $71D. It won't. Oh, yeah, I see now. Sorry about that. I misrepresented you. It will not only be $half. So let me get that back out there again. Thank you for the correction. Thank you for the correction. It will not only be $half. Thank you, BH. We do have an auction coming up here and a few more rows. I got some UK stuff. I got another pretty little Canadian penny. I've got some Walkers. I've got I got a Dansco penny album, Lincoln Cent album. Copper Owl completed his Lincoln Cent album, so I know he doesn't need an album. All the way down to the 1909 SVBD, Copper Owl has knocked a homer in the penny album. Congratulations on that, by the way, Matt. That is a great achievement. There, G-Dub. How you doing? How you doing? I got your package ready to go. I'll get it out this week. Come on, box. We're getting to the nitty-gritty here. You can do it. Can we find it? Yes, we can. $73D. There you go. Break time, Crafty. Break time. I'm not even close, but my future plan is to get my back porch covered and enclosed so that, you know, it'd be nice to sit down with a cool. I did allude to the fact, I did not say the grade, G-Dub. I did not say the grade, but I did say that we did well. So when we get it in, I'm going to do there's Caleb. Hey, Caleb, I need an address. I have tried, I got your auction pickup from the last time, and I could not find an address. I saw where you paid me on Venmo, so thank you for that. I would like to get your goodies out to you this week. So if you would send me your address, I'll look for it. and I could have inadvertently deleted it, or you never know. You never know. I click a button and things are gone. I don't know. So if you would, if you don't mind, I apologize for not getting your goodies out to you yet, but I will do that as soon as you get me a address to the email. I will do it this week along with the other auction items. So $72D. I thought sometime like PayPal will sometimes have an address through PayPal you can find, but I could not find any information on Venmo for that. But yeah, the rest of my submission, G-Dub, is in the grading. There were 14 or 15 notes in that group. Yours being a more modern, it made it through quicker. And so once I get all those together, I'm going to either do a video or a short live stream, or maybe, might be a good Tuesday night. Maybe a good Tuesday night edition when next Tuesday night stream. It's possible they could. Yours will probably, are actually mine now, but me and G-Dub made a deal. So, but when it comes in, yours will probably be here before the next stream. So it has already been shipped, and it could be here today. It could be here today. They ship FedEx. Man, that is a beautiful 74D. Probably not the DDO. Thank goodness it's not. The reason I say that is because I would be tempted to send it in to be graded. And I have not done very well with 74 DDOs in grading them. They are very reluctant to give a upper. Jim Cantor, through a box hunt with Copper Owl, has scored the best grade on a DDO that I have seen of anybody that I know that had one graded. So we're doing well. I think we're going to be just right for polystring. $72D, 78. I love Paul's mat, but it gets dirty so easy. Oh, with a fingerprint on it, it got a 64. That just ain't fair. I'm sorry, Jim. That just is not fair. I have not been able to grade anything, and I sent one in that just came out of a stinking mint set. I found one in the mint set, and in hindsight, if you should ever find a coin that is gradable like that with an error on it, me and Treasure Hog talked about it, that you are better off probably sending the whole package in and having it graded without taking it out yourself. Okay, thank you, Michael Erickson. Maybe I have missed it. Okay, I haven't. Let me look right quick, Caleb. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Give me just a second and I will check. Yes, I did. I did get it. I did get it. I did get it, so I will get that to you, Caleb. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry for the delay in getting that to you. I did try. I searched and searched to try to find it. Sometimes you've got a name on YouTube that doesn't translate over to the email, so it's hard for me to find that person through an email. So I have got you. You are on the books, and I will get that out to you. Thank you, Caleb. Danny Smith, good luck here at the post office trying to get my lost package shipped out. 10,000. Wow. Good luck here at the post office trying to get my lost package found. So you shipped out 10K wheat pennies, and they lost it. That is amazing. That had to be quite the package. 71D. $74D. Yeah, I hate it when the packages get delayed or rerouted, or I shipped a package to Shell Bell, 2 big packages of yarn. One of them made it within a few days, and the other one went the long route. Wow. Yeah, well, at least you did the flat rate boxes, so you've got a little bit of insurance there, or accountability, if you will, with the post office, since you stepped up on the packaging there. I think that's the way I'm going to start. That's the way I'm going to start shipping things to PMG when I send submissions in. That's a lot of wheat pennies. Ten rows to go. Then we'll do a quick refresh and we will be off with the auction, Brian Ross. Now, I currently have a package from Copper Owl Coin that, yep, I've had that happen. Martin Bowen, for some reason, at his previous mailbox, P.O. box too, which I would think would make things easier to get from A to Z. But I would ship him a package, and it would get to Shreveport, Louisiana, and that's as far as it could go. It would sit there for a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden it would start moving again. So I'm not sure what is up with that. Oh yeah, I don't know if you've ever received a nickel box or something from Pa's Spare Time, but he would use like a whole row of duct tape on it. So yeah, you put them in that flat rate box, and then you have to really tape them up and get them well protected, because I have heard some bad stories about heavy packages, especially like that, making it through the system. It's a process. This one I got back from Elizabeth went to Canada, and it's the first one I have gotten back in a long time. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. All right, box, you're running out of chances here. You are running out of chances. Well, there was a little bit of a hiccup there. I know I held some stuff that needed to go out because there was another threat from the Canadian Postal Service of another strike or, I don't know, Caleb. You have to kind of look. It's going to cost, I think it will cost more than they're worth, to be honest, because the value in them is because of the low mintage, and now since the fear of missing out on that has kind of gone away, I don't think there's any real value in getting them graded unless. All right, Danny Smith, thanks for dropping in. Unless they're just really a high mint state. So there's Collector Rick. So in my mind, I would say no, but I haven't looked them up. I would have to look them up and see what the gray sheet value is on them in a good high mint state. And just because they're in a package does not mean they're going to come back as a mint state 70. And it takes, I don't know, I haven't graded coins in a while, but it's $30, $35 plus shipping to grade one. So you have to really hit the numbers on them. So a little over 200. Well, I mean, by that measure, if you got that top grade, then it would be worth doing. Now, just because they're valued at that, even in a graded condition, does not mean you will fetch that kind of money. So if your interest is in grading them and then selling them, keep that in mind also. That can be they can be hard to sell, the high mint state. Not many people want to pay $200 for a brand new 2024 nickel. So I agree, Crafty Dragon. I agree. And like I said before, I think you're better off sending the whole package in and everything and allowing them to crack it out, and so that they really know that this is coming straight out of a mint set and not something that was found in circulation. So that was our takeaway from the one I sent in out of a mint state that was a mint set that was a 74D DDO, and I think I got a 63 on it, so it was not even worth. There's Bo Palmer. How you doing, Bo? Not even worth sending in because as far as value goes. There is Hunting Southwest Ohio, the busiest man in Southwest Ohio, in the chat. And Cameron Kyle, we're getting the whole crew in here. We got 64 people piled up in here. Hit that like button. We haven't moved the like button in a little while. We're clawing our way to 100. We're at 94 likes right now. 94 likes. I forget what the 100 likes is. I know it's a 90, but I have not, we didn't hit it the last time or two, so it's still in the package from the last time. So there's 95. I'm going to get these. We got 5 rows to go. I'm going to go get me a water. My voice is starting to go. I need a little hydration. And then we will knock the auction out. We should be done in plenty of time for Pa's spare time. Having lunch, working on plumbing today. You are, I know you will be glad to get that. I know you said you will not be done with it when y'all can move in, but just being able to come home and hit a lick here and there would have to be a huge relief for you. I remember, Rick, I think you said that maybe sometime in July y'all should maybe be able to move back and work on it as you live in it. So I wish you Godspeed on that. No, that has got to be. I have been displaced for fire, but I was not trying to do all the work myself to get moved back in. So I can't imagine everything you guys got going on trying to get back in your house. I wish I had great reports for you. I did. The boxes were a little different, Rick. The tape, they moved the tape back down to the bottom part of by late July. Good. Back down to the bottom portion of the box. It used to go straight across the front. And so I saw a little difference in the tape. I was hoping for, a replay maybe of some of our better boxes. But it is not to be. We have not found a silver. Our streak of one may be on the line here. There's a 2005. We have found a few 2000 NIFCs. So nothing to crow about, but whew, thank you. Sorry about that. I usually try to get the mute button on, but I could not reach it in time. So y'all got and I toned it down a little bit for you. Usually I spin the ceiling fan when I sneeze, but for the sake of your eardrums, I thank you, Jim Thompson. Thank you, everybody. All right, more of the same, it looks like. Oh, a Titan Armor Card Service. Well. $72p. Don't blow a gasket, yeah. I'm trying not to. I'm hanging in there. Trying to keep it on an even keel here. 2 rows to go. Another dead soldier there. Got my hopes up for nothing, it would seem. I think I may go get 2 flat boxes for Tuesday night. 98 likes. Thank you, Lisa D, for the update. We're almost there. We'll make it. We'll make it by the end of the stream. We got another 30 minutes or so, 45 minutes. We got a little bit. We got about 45 minutes before Pa gets on. I think we can get the auction's not that long. The lots are not, I don't have a ton. I kind of cut it down a little bit. So last row, just finished the coin machine. Teller gave me a 64p Rosie dime. Heck yeah. I wish I could hear coins like silver like you guys. A lot of you can. I've heard so many people say that, they were at the teller and somebody turned some coins in and they were putting them in the coin drawer and they heard a silver coin. Now, that's old school now because most banks, like my credit unions, they don't have coin drawers anymore. They got cash drawers. They got those stinking machines that put everything out nowadays. So you can't get any of the cash drawer love, anymore. So that is a sad deal. What is that? 2000. It was so marred up I couldn't tell. All right, good effort there, Jim, trying to call out the last row silver, but we didn't make it. All right, so I'm going to go get a water, wash my hands up. What is our first item? Let me see if I can get the first item up for you guys to peruse while I am gone. First item is going to be a 32 Canadian cent and an 1861 Canadian cent. I'm going to put this Canadian cent under the scope. Y'all can watch it, drool a little bit on it while I'm gone. The 1861 is a nice one also. And I will be back in just a minute. All right. I am back. I'm going to change to the big scope. So we've got a 1932, lot 1, 1932 Canadian cent. George V, or Charles V, George V. And then we have an 1861. Really nice. I mean, look at the detail on the back. Not a lot of wear on it. 1861 Canadian cent. 1 center. Shell bells at $1. There is the beautiful Victoria on the front, on the obverse. Lovely cent, says Elizabeth Flood. Copper owls at 2. We got shell bell at 1. Copper owl at 2. We got shell bell at 3. Elizabeth Flood was at 3 first. Elizabeth Flood, you have the bid at 3. Elizabeth Flood at 3. Has the bid. Just beat you by a smidgen there, shell bell. There is the Canadian cent. Shell bell in first. Copper owl at 4. Shell bell in now at 5. Elizabeth, you got beat out just a touch by shell bell. So where we're at, Copper Owl now at 6. Christopher Ty is at 7. WalkerMagnet Province. Okay, thank you, Christopher. He is definitely my foreign coin guru. So we have now Christopher Ty at 7. We have Elizabeth Flood at 8. Elizabeth Flood now at 8. Thank you for Christopher Ty and Copper Owl and Shell Bell for the interest. They're beautiful coins. This one has really good detail left on it. A little bit of wear there on the high spots of the hair. But right now, we have Elizabeth Flood carrying the bid at $8. $8. There's the reverse again on that one. I thought it was just very nicely preserved. And then back to the Canadian cent, 1932. Seems like that side gives better lighting for some reason. And there is the reverse. So we have Elizabeth Flood has the bid at 8. Copper Owl comes back at 9. Elizabeth Flood edged Shell Bell out at 10. Elizabeth Flood at 10. Elizabeth Flood at 10, just a touch before Shell Bell at 10. So we have Elizabeth Flood at 10. I really like this one too. The detail on the maple leaves is still very nice on the 1932 Canadian cent. So, and still good detail on the front. A couple of really nice examples of the older coins, 1861 and 1932. Copper Owl says, you were outgunned. Copper Owl was outgunned. Uh-oh. The Pa Spare Time comes in at 11. Hey, Pa, how are you doing, my friend? Can't wait to see what the surprise is today. Copper Owl, Pa Spare Time comes in at 11. Welcome, my friend. And now we have Elizabeth back at 12. Pa Spare Time is at 15. 1861, Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia. See, I got another one. I may get up with you. See if you can help me with it, Christopher Ty. It was a Newfoundland. I could not find it on the gray sheet. It actually, no, it is. I got it next. I could not find a value on it. It is a silver coin. So we now have Pa at 15. Shell Bell's out. Shell Bell is out. Pa at 15. Shell Bell is out. Pa says, hi, everyone. Sorry, Elizabeth Flood. Pa is in at 15, going once to Pa at 15 for the 1932. Yeah, I agree, Copper Owl. I really thought that was a blinger there on the 1861. I mean, just look at the scroll work on the back. Absolutely beautiful. Pa had the bid. Pa had the bid at $15. $15 going to Pa twice to Pa at 15. All in fair warning. And sold to Pa at 15. Thank you, Pa. Thanks everybody for the bids there. I appreciate it very much. And there is lot number 1 out of the way. Lot number 2, that's Caleb. Lot number 2 is, this is the one I was trying to find some information on. And maybe Christopher Ty can help us with this because he is a lot more knowledgeable. So I've got a 1926 Netherlands, and I have this 6 pence also. These are silver. The 6 pence is 925 sterling. Pause message. Send to Elizabeth, I'm sure. All right. I can do that, Pa. Thank you. I've got something else for her also, too, so I can for sure do that. Thank you. I appreciate you, Pa. Very, very generous of you. So we got 2 silver coins. We got a 10-cent Netherlands, and we've got a 6 pence with Queen Victoria on it. And this one here is sterling. 925, 1897. Shell Bell is in at 1. Now this other one is teeny tiny. It is a 19-20 10 piece. So I was hoping maybe Christopher Ty might recognize something about this one. Another pretty coin. It has some dark staining or toning, if you will. I'm going to try to zoom in on this a little bit. This is Wilhelmina. Is on the front of the obverse of the coin, and I tried to look it up on the gray sheet, and I could not find any information on it. We got shell bell at 1, but there is Wilhelmina Koning on the front, and it's the Netherlands, and I just could not find anything on it. They've got a 100 like now. Thank you, Christopher Ty. We have shell bell at 1. I know, I can't wait. I'm trying to get out of your way, Pa. You have got the whole internet community all aflutter, waiting to see what happens. Thank you, Christopher Ty. That is a 0.64 silver on that one. Coning equal queen. All right, so we're learning some history here. We're learning some stuff here. So this is Queen Wilhelmina, I guess. And it is a 10 cent from 1926. Like I said, it's got some toning or staining, if you will, on that one. And then this is the other, is 925. It is a 6 pence with Queen Victoria, I think, from 1897. 1897. So we got some action here. We got shell bell started us off. We got Copper Owl joining in the fray again at 2. Shell bell comes back at 3. We got Copper Owl at 4. Copper Owl maybe he's Dutch, may have some ancestral ties here. Shell bell back at 5 though. Shell bell comes back at 5. And so that is where we are. Shell bell is at 5. Shell bell is at 5. Thank you guys and gals. I appreciate it. This is Queen Victoria. Some of the detail there. It's a little war. It's got some warrior on it. We got shell bell at 5 going once. I bought this water. They didn't have the kind of water I usually like. I ended up getting Dasani water, and the top won't stay on it. The top strips out too easily. Going twice. Uh-oh, Copper Owl comes back at 6. Copper Owl says, nope, not just yet, Shell Bell. Sorry, Shell Bell. Sorry. Coming back at 6. Copper Owl coming back at 6. Going once to Copper Owl at 6. Copper Owl come back in at $6. For some pretty little coinage. Wilhelmina, she was a character. Copper Owl is at 6. Shell Bell says, don't know, Matt. Do I want it? Yup, $7. Shell Bell at 7. Shell Bell at 7. You got a teeny tiny little amount of silver here, so also really cool coins, I think. Shell Bell at 7. Shell Bell at 7. 10 cent, 1926. Wilhelmina, Queen Wilhelmina. And a 6 pence, 925. Queen Victoria, 1897. 1897. Queen Victoria got her hair down. Shell Bell at 7. But, Copper Owl says, do I want it more? $8. Copper Owl is at 8. Copper Owl is at $8 now. We will see. Y'all get your popcorn. Get your popcorn out. Uh-oh, now NetFiend's in the fray. I'm going to put them side by side here so we can get dual action. get dual coverage here of the bidding war. We got net theme now at 10. 103 likes. We will do the 100 likes along with the EOSs at the end of stream. All right, so that we can move this along. We got net theme now jumps in out of the blue from the beautiful mountainous region of Denver, Colorado with $10 out to the big dogs. Out to the big dogs, that says Shellbell. So we have net theme with the bid at 10. Net theme at 10. Net theme at 10. That's going to put that send to. Net theme at 10 going once at 10 to net theme. And there is Nick Molnar coming in the house. How you doing, Nick? Going twice to net theme. Going twice to net theme at 10. All in fair warning. And sold to net theme. $10. Send it Shellbell. Somehow I knew that was coming. I just had a feeling. Thank you, Net Thing. That's very generous, my friend. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I will send that. We have 2 auction items bought and donated to somebody else already so far. That is awesome. You guys always amaze me with your generosity. So, next up, we have a couple of walkers. These are general circulation walkers. I'm really starting them out at melt plus a little bit to ship. Melt plus a little bit to ship. The first is a 1934, I think that's a Denver 34D. So a little wear there on the high spots. You can still see some good detail on the skirting. Nice clear date. Yeah, I did see the mail call. Thank you, Nick. That was a pretty cool little piece. I appreciate the information you did on it. I had no idea that came from, I think you said, like a money clip. So that was new information to me. So thank you for that extra information. So we got Thomas tripped on a nickel in at 28. Thank you, Thomas. Here's the other item. It is a 1933S. Again, about the same, maybe a little bit lesser of a quality on it, but basically these are going for melt plus a little bit to ship. $50 or silver did drop just a little bit, but they're still bumping $13 a piece. So you're almost getting $26 just in the melt. How long did he time her out? Let me look at that. I will have to go to YouTube. Yeah, I can look at that copper owl while that is running. We have Thomas tripped on a nickel at 28. If there's no other interest, yeah, let me see if I can get Elizabeth back. If there's no other interest, you can start counting that down there. Copper owl. You can start counting that down. Let's see, where can I find that? Going once to Thomas at 28. Thank you. Sorry, Elizabeth, I'm working on it. Give me a second. I'm not sure how to get to where I can fix that, to be honest. settings. Whew. Appreciate it, Thomas. I thank you. Sorry for the disruption in the flow there. I'm not sure how to get someone out of timeout, so I don't see a user in timeout where I can take it out of timeout. There is channel, general, community moderation. There's only 2 people that are hidden users, so I don't see Elizabeth being in timeout. So I don't know how. Elizabeth, I am sorry, but I don't know how to undo that. I don't know how to undo that. I will need to check into that so that maybe I can fix that at a later date. You should be fine by the time we come back. Okay, thank you, Nick. I'm going to move on then. Elizabeth, I am sorry. I am sure that Rick did not intend to do that by any means. All right, so back to the auction. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. That was at $28. So I will get those to you. Next up, we have a 94 and a 96S proof. Back to the auction there. Sorry about that. I'm sure Rick probably back at work now. So here's the 94S proof. 94S proof. Reverse is free. Very nice proof coins. And here is the 95 or 96S proof. Thomas is in at 16. Michael Erickson a little bit behind there, Michael, at 16. There is the reverse on that one also. Kevin now is in at 18. Kevin is in at 18. Yeah, sorry, Elizabeth. Sorry, Elizabeth. Kevin is at 18. We have Thomas kicked us off at 16. Michael Erickson come back at 17. We have Kevin now at 18. Kevin is in at 18. 2 silver proof Quarters. Yeah, I mean, very nice proof. All the proof that I've been able to, hey there, 949, lay my hands on have been exceptional in my opinion. Been exceptional. This is the 96, and here is the 94. 94. We got Kevin at 18. Kevin at 18. Let's go once. Start counting it down. See if there's any other action. Going once to Kevin at 18. And here's the 96. And going twice to Kevin. Michael Erickson said 19. Michael is in at 19. Did I miss that? I'm sorry, Nicole. Are you bidding for Michael? That's fine. We got Michael Erickson now at 19. Kevin at 20. Kevin is at 20. There is the reverse. Gotta love the strike on the proof coins. I know they put extra effort. Kevin says, time him out. Extra effort in the quality of the proof coins, but I mean, you gotta love the detail. that they get on these things. So we got Kevin at 20. Kevin is at 20. Sorry to hear that, BH Stringer. Take it easy. One day at a time, my friend. One day at a time. Kevin is at 20 going once. Going twice to Kevin at 20. All in fair warning at 20 to Kevin. Just plain Kevin. All right, sold to Kevin at 20. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. All right, next up we have more silver proofs. I've got been going along with the series. I did 2016, I think 2 of the 2016s last week. So I have 2 more of the 2016 this week. These are the newer America the Beautiful 2016 silver proof. This is the Fort Moultrie. And then here is the obverse Fort Moultrie. And then here is the Cumberland Gap. Hey, allergic fungus. Kevin is in at 16. And there is the obverse. 2016S, Cumberland Gap, and Fort Moultrie. Kevin is in at 16. I'm pretty sure that scratch is on the, I'm going to take it out of the flip because that might not be on the, I'm assuming that's on the flip. And if it's got a scratch, you might want to change your mind. So there it is, out of the flip. Yep, nope, she's a beaut, Clark. She is a beaut. And we have Kevin at 16. Michael Erickson back at 17. Michael Erickson at 17. I did take it out of the flip. Had a line there. I wanted to make sure that was not on the coin. There is the coin with no flip interference. No flip interference. We have Michael Erickson at 17. And there is the Cumberland Gap. Kevin at 18. Michael Erickson at 19. I'm going to put this back in another flip. While we sort this out, Kevin at 18. Michael Erickson is at 19. Going once to Michael Erickson at 19. And twice to Michael Erickson at 19. All in fair warning at $19. I need to get me a little hammer. I was watching Sachs and Bauer's auction over the weekend. Going once, going twice. All in fair warning. Sold to Michael Erickson. Thank you, Michael Erickson. I know Michael is doing an album for those. I'm happy to see you add to that. That makes such a beautiful album if you're doing the silver proofs. Absolutely makes a gorgeous album. All right, so we are now into what's the next item? Silver round Germania. Let me get over here. So have a silver round. It is still in the packaging. So it's still in a protector. I have not taken it out. I love the design for this with the lady and the sword. It's a little different than the Britannia. I like the design on this one a little better. It is 1 ounce of silver. 1 ounce of silver, so slightly over spot. There is a premium for these. This has not been taken out of the packaging for this, and we're probably right about, thank you, there's 949.38. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I think that is a good deal for $38. Still in the government packaging. Has the COA with it. It's AppMex. I bought these from AppMex some time ago. So 2023. Probably with the premium about what I paid for them back at that time. So $38, $949. Lisa D is in now at $39. Thank you, Lisa D. Thank you, Lisa D. I don't want to take it out of the packaging, but it has never been out of the packaging, has never been out of the capsule. He could be. I'm missing some of the chat. So this is a German coin, so it is a 5-mark German coin. So you don't have, like the Britannia would have the king or queen that matches the year, but there is the Allburst there. Beautiful Allburst on the coin. 949 said he is out to Lisa at 39, but the Jolly Roger sneaks in at 40. Jolly Roger sneaks in at 40. Jolly Roger is in at 40. Jolly Roger is in at 40. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's hold up right there, Chicken Man Dan. I'm going to make you y'all a one-of-a-kind, one offer. Shipping is for free, Thomas. I'm going to do this. I'm going to offer each of you one at $39. Is there interest in these? I've got Jolly Roger, Lisa D, and who was the 949. I will sell you each one for $39 if there's interest. I have 3 of these still in the packaging. I will do one each to you for $39 if there's interest. $39 a piece. Yeah, sorry about that. $39. Buy it now. There you go. Got 949. We got Jolly Roger, Lisa D. Are you interested there? At $39, I will do one for each of you. Netflix, I only have 3, and I had 3 bidders, so I'm sorry, but if I had another one, I would include you. But since I only had 3 bidders, I was trying to offer them an opportunity each to pick one up. So I will look. If I've got another one, I will shoot you an email. But I think this is the last of the ones I had. Oh, nice. Okay, well that's a good one. I like people that do coinage as gift to the kiddos. So there we go, $39 each for those, and I appreciate it. Shipping is free. All right, what is next? Yeah, I mean, they are nice. 1882 Morgan dollar. All righty. So this is a PCGS graded mint stake 63. Starting the bid on this at $48 if there's interest. There is the container, good to go. Already, no doubts on this one. There is the code if you want to look it up. Beautiful coin if you need a nice Morgan. Here's an opportunity for an 1882. 1882. Jonathan Eason is in at 51. He upped the bid, wanted to make sure that he got in there. 1882 Morgan. PCGS, there's the serial number. You can look it up. Mint State 63. Jonathan Eason is in at 51. 51 to Jonathan Eason. Thank you, sir. Jonathan Eason at 51. Jonathan Eason going once at 51. Whoop. Martin Bowen hit the slots. Going once to Jonathan Eason at $51. Cheetah Butte, Clark. Oh, Numismatic comes in at 52. We have Noob in at 52. Mint State 63, PCGS graded. Got a little chatter on the cheek, but graded through PCGS, Mint State 63. We have Noob in at 52. Jonathan comes back at 54. There is the serial number if you would like to look it up. We have Jonathan Eason now at 54. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Beautiful Morgan. We have Jonathan Eason at 54, Numismatic at 55. Numismatic at 55. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Noob. Noob at 55. Jonathan Eason at 58. We have Jonathan now at 58. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for the bids. Numismatic 55. Jonathan in now at 58. We are at 58. 58 going once. Noob said, I give. All right, counter on down then. We got Jonathan Eason at 58. Thank you, guys. I appreciate very much the participation. We got Jonathan Eason at 58, going twice, going once, going twice, all in fair warning. Gone, and sold. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate you. I've done well, Jonathan. I feel like, we've come a long way from the Jason Eason days, so I'm kind of been giving myself a little pat on the back every time I see you in the stream. Shipping is free. All right, so now we have, what do we have next? I think we got the album next, right? Am I mistaken on that? I don't see any other goodies in here. No other goodies in here. All right, so this is back to some of the last of the Dansco albums. I did put a Liberty Head album up last week. There wasn't much interest, so I kind of added it into my collection to maybe start working on. I may pop one in at a later date, but we have Thomas Tripped on a Nickel. Thomas is in at 28. This is a series of albums that I've been selling. I got a great smoking deal on them at my LCS. And so now is not the time, Artie Mike. During the auction, I can't too much to elaborate on. Yeah, Copper Owl. Copper Owl's got one of these, but it is slam full, including the 1909 BBD-S. So he has got a full album of these bad boys. So Thomas is in at 28. Thomas has the bid at 28. These are new albums. I don't think they've ever had a coin put in them. I think the guy bought them. Patrick Johnson's in at 29. I think the guy bought them to put coins in and ended up selling the whole, all of it with no coins in them. So I don't think they've ever had a coin in them. They look brand new. And we have Namaste now at 30. We had Patrick Johnson in at 29. Now we have Namaste in at 30. This goes to the 2021 year. 2021 year. So all of the coins got all the large dates for the 60s. We have Namaste at 30. So they lost some. I wonder why they put 3 blank spaces right there and there. They could have added almost another year. Almost. Would have been a few short. But anyway, we have Namaste. Namaste at 30. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, 949. I will get those to you this week. Yeah, that makes sense now, Copper Owl. Patrick Johnson is back at 30. 31, I mean. Sorry about that. Namaste had the bid at 30. And Patrick Johnson back at 31. Several people have gotten these albums in the other denominations that I have sent, and I have not had a complaint yet on the quality or any kind of damage. I mean, they're literally, I don't think they've ever been used. So now we have Namaste back at 32. Namaste back at 32. Patrick Johnson at 33. Patrick at 33. So let's look here. Copper Owl just added the 1909 SVBD. Only 484,000 of those were minted. That is awesome. Very proud of you for making the set there, Copper Owl. Well done. Well done. Here are the corners. Patrick Johnson at 33. Namaste is out. There you go, Copper Owl. Always in for an upgrade. So we have Patrick going twice now to Patrick. Thank you, Namaste. Now we have Patrick at 33, all in fair warning, to Patrick at 33. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it very much. Patrick, I will get this out to you. This week, it will be in the mail to you. So we're going to wrap that up now. We do have our 100 likes giveaway and our members only giveaway. I'll show you the members only. I think you will like it. I do need to do an EOS for everybody. So EOS, oh no, the EOS is from Tea Time. Forgot about that. Our friend Tea Time in the chat has donated a Walking Liberty for the to give away on the stream. So it is a 34 Philly. The EOS giveaway will be from Tea Time. So that will be for everybody. The 100 likes is another 90. It is a 64 Kennedy. We will do that first. And then I will show you, maybe you want to jump in and get a membership right quick. Because here is what I'm giving away members only today. Members only will be a Columbian exposition. This is the 1893. 1893. Got some beautiful toning on it. And so that is what I'm giving away to members only as their members only giveaway. So here we go. We're going to start with 100 likes. I'm going to change all of these to 2 minutes if they're not already. 2 minutes, members only 2 minutes, 100 likes 2 minutes, EOS is 2 minutes. All right, here we go. 100 likes. Thank you, Lynn. Is going. 2 minutes to get in. I'm sorry we ran into Pa. I was trying to get done before him. You will have 2 minutes to get in. All right, Pa's still playing the hoot nanny, so we got time. We got time to make it. Got 1 minute, 6 seconds. I'm going to call him. Let me call him. I couldn't get through to him. I don't know what to do. There's nothing I can do about it. I did try to call him. We're all done with the first giveaway. So we're going to choose. We got 45 people in. Good luck for the 100 likes. It's going to be Show Me, Show Me. There was a Show Me stacker. Now this is just Show Me. So you have one. I don't think I have shipped you anything before. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But I will give you a screwdriver and a sticker to go along with that. So congratulations to you on that. Show Me had won the 100 likes. Oh, you're both. Okay. All right. So if you have a screwdriver and sticker, please let me know in an email with your address. All right, going to complete that one. We're going to start another one. This is going to be Tea Times EOS. You got 2 minutes to give away for this one. Oh, you took the stacker off. I got you. I got you. You're welcome. So now we are doing Tea Times. Thank you, Cammie, for joining, getting a membership there. Tea Time, 2 minutes for the Tea Time giveaway. It is for a 34 Walking Liberty. Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. And again, thank you, Tea Time, for that generous gift to the channel. We will pay it forward. Pay it forward. Got a minute. Generous of you. Michael said, I definitely urge screwdriver. Thank you, Michael Erickson. That's very generous of you. Very generous of you. You got 1 minute and 14 seconds to go. 1 minute and 14 seconds to go. 58 seconds. Give you a little better view of the walker that she sent. Got some good detail on the back. Jim Thompson said screwdriver. You guys are nuts. Has anybody ever told y'all that? I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you very much. This was the walker that Tea Time donated to the channel that we are giving away. 17 seconds to go to win it. Seventeen seconds to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. And the winner, Rick, if you are in the chat, you have been timing people out somehow or another. If your phone's been in your pocket or something, I tried to call you, but for somehow or another, you've been timing people out. Brian Robeson is the winner. The winner of the Tea Time giveaway. Thank you, Tea Time, for that, and congratulations to Brian Robeson.
Very generous of you.
All right, we got one more to go, so I'm going to give you I'm going to start the giveaway. You timed Elizabeth Flood out, and I don't know how many others. Oh, so we're going to complete that one. And now this is the members only giveaway. You got 2 minutes. Before I start it, I'm going to give you a better preview of the coin. It is a beautiful coin. Got beautiful toning and vodka. I've been known to partake of the potato juice as Southern Metal calls it. All right, starting now, 2 minutes. If I hadn't started yet, so it is started now. So if you, let's see who was the first one. The first one I see in is Collector Rick. Collector Rick, you are the first. So if you want to put in again, don't be afraid to do it twice. I was trying to show the coin and also get the giveaway going. So that is the coin we're giving away, members only, trying to step it up for my members that do so much for the channel. I appreciate you a ton. And then now we are going back to the other screen. So members only giveaway, 23 people in. You have to be a member for this one, so if you're not a member, it will not enter you. Trying to do stepping up a little bit. All right, well, I will be there shortly. Stepping up a little bit for the members that do so much for the channel. It really does help, and I don't feel like I do enough for you. So got this. I bought this actually in an auction from Pa, so we're passing it on to you. You got 50 seconds to go. I do not have that. No, namaste, I do not. I do not. That could be on the horizon at some point. I'm not sure really what the... we're good, hunting Southwest Ohio. It happens. I tell you what, I would do another giveaway in the next stream. That way, if there's people still timed out, they will have an opportunity to win it. 18 seconds to go. 18 seconds to go. I will do a 90 in the next stream for a Copper Owl butt timeout incident. That way everybody will have a chance to win it. All right, we are finishing up now. This is a members only giveaway. Lisa D, did you get in? Lisa D, you are in. So, all right, Jim Thompson, you are in also. Paul was here. You were just subscribed. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. All right, we're picking a winner. Members only. Colombian Expedition will go to JC Like Pam. JC Like Pam. Joey Brown, you are not a member. You are not a member of the channel. You have to be a member for this giveaway. So this was a members only, and JC Like Pam won it. So sorry about that, Joe. Yeah, I'm trying to do a members only giveaway every stream, and it goes to, you have to be a member to participate, and I'm trying to step up the ante on that too. So to make it worthwhile to be a member. Yep. Oh, have one box available. He's got some special boxes tonight too. So that right there is going to wrap us up today. As per usual, the box hunt was a bust, but it was fun, and we did find a few things. It's a member, but was timeout on my main channel. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I try to, I'm not sure if I did something wrong there, so I'm not sure. So thank you, Lisa D. Thank you, everybody, for being in. If I made a mistake, leave a comment maybe on this video, on this stream, so that I can try to address it. Again, I'm sorry for the issue with the timeout. We will do an extra giveaway next Tuesday night when we stream again, so that everybody will be back on the stream that might have inadvertently gotten timed out. So that will be a Hunting Southwest Ohio but timeout giveaway. So see you guys there. See you on Pa. See you on Rick tonight. Hope to see you on Copper Owl tomorrow. Love you all, and have a great weekend.